Hi.
So we're in for another day in the bay. We've got Transporter HQ in today, and what we're doing, it's obviously UD's coming up, so we're going to have a busy bay full of Volkswagens that are coming in for UD prep. So we're going to bust out the new 3-in-1 wax. Now this combines the kind of power of a compound, the enhancement of a polish, and the protection of a wax. So it's a nice 3-in-1 step. On a lighter colour car, it's going to give you that brightness. On a darker colour car, it's going to give you that real wet look. So yeah, in one step, it's going to remove light swirls, like I say, and enhance gloss and protect. Luckily, these guys already look after the cars using our products a lot, and the vans. So we haven't really got much to work with. So we've got this one in, we've got the flatbed in. We're going to be using the metal polish on the stacks to get that nice and bright. APC around here just to get these matte black finishes nice and matte black. And yeah, so we're going to use not many products, but the main focus will be the 3-in-1 wax.
Nice, and that's not, technically that's not here yet.
No. I don't know. Time travelling, will it be when the video's out? Maybe. When's the video out?
I don't know.
Is it out now because you're watching it now?
It could be. Hello!
Hello!
Introduce yourselves.
I'm Andy from Transport HQ, and this is
Mikey from Transport HQ.
Andy and Mikey.
There we go.
So if you have tricky kind of textured matte areas like this, sometimes over cleaning them can buff the surface and you get shiny spots. So what I like to do, get a clean microfiber towel, let's use our heavy duty multi-purpose cleaner. First time I've ever got it in the right order. I mean, we're getting there.
Almost.
What is it, March now? Light spray. Just gently wipe the surface. So you don't want to be over pressurizing it. Just nice and gentle. That way it's going to lift the dirt without buffing the surface. So the most common question we normally get is, what do Tom and Dale actually do?
Figured it out yet?
No.
So, Transporter HQ, give me the quick lowdown.
The lowdown. I like the pun there.
Thank you.
Basically, make great parts to make great vans.
Ooh, good, catchy.
It is.
I like it.
Yeah, I think we should start putting that on our
Making
website.
Great memories.
Instagram. Make memories.
This is a great memory.
Great times.
We make and distribute products for Volkswagen Transporters and mess around loads building stuff.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
It is the dream.
The dream. So you bought it from Ireland, completely dead.
I bought it off somebody that brought it in from Ireland, and it just about ran. Had no MOT and hadn't been on the road for probably 3 years.
Okay.
And this is its second look, because it was T5 to T5.1 facelifted and painted Meteor grey. Yeah. And then it was T6 facelifted and painted chrome yellow, which is a genuine T6 colour.
So this is clay. So it's just China clay.
White blue tack.
Exactly that. That's exactly how it feels. And all you need to do is start kneading it in your fingers like this, get it nice and soft. Now the stickier you get this, the easier it takes off residues and any contaminant that's sitting on the paint. Now it won't change how the paint looks, but it changes how it feels. So if you were to go straight in and kind of wax or polish this, all you're doing is pushing that contaminant into the paint, and that's how you create swirls and scratches. So using this as a kind of step one is a great way to prep the surface. So just use a regular detailer like this one. Get the surface nice and wet, and you know how we did our left and right, up and down previously? Exactly the same. So I use this for every step. There's no need to go in circles, just go nice clean straight lines. So this is the first time it's been waxed.
Yeah.
The first ever?
No, not ever, but first time this. No, this year.
This season.
This year, yeah. Start of the season.
Cool. So when it comes to waxing, less really is more, especially with any of our waxes. So per panel, talking about that, because a lot of time, you know, we want to put more wax on the surface because we think it's going to give more protection and more gloss. But what you're doing is kind of muddying the surface. So if you get a nice fine film of wax on there, it's going to cure better, which means you're going to get a better longevity of protection. So what I like to do is draw 3 lines over the surface area and then just gently work it over, and what happens is this tops up your pad, so it means you get a nice even spread. Just do nice tight circles. The beauty of this wax is normally you just go over once, and that's it. But if it has got light surface stains or swirls and scratches, you can go over a few times with it and just keep working the surface.
So it's a new product that's not yet in the country, so this is just kind of like a first little taster, but it's like a compound polish and a wax all in one. Genius. So, like Dale said, it will take out the little swirls and scratches that you might not be able to see, at the same time as polishing the car, so it gives it a really nice bright colour, and then also gives it a layer of protection as well.
Yeah, really works well on it.
Okay, and when is this expected?
Mid-March, isn't it? That's coming?
Yeah, it's just on the water now, so about just under 2 weeks.
Got that.
How does it feel to use with your shorts?
Got that on camera.
It's even better with the shorts, to be honest with you.
Yeah?
But, yeah, but I mean, it's just so easy.
Yeah, I can see it works really well, mate. If you're going to ask a sensible question, can you do it when my camera's turned on?
Dale, let's try again. I apparently asked a sensible question, not at the right time.
Oh yeah, did you not get it on camera?
No, so let's do it again. Oh, Dale, can I use this on the headlights?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
The magic of editing. See, normally I just ruin everything and just say to Patrick, edit, and he makes a good video out of it. It's brilliant.
Good is a strong term. Did you ask another sensible question?
I think I did. Did I? Oh yeah, I did. Sorry.
What was the question?
What happens if the polish goes on the black rubbers?
Thanks for asking, Mikey. This is the first time we've heard this information. No problem if it goes on blacks. Like any of our waxing products, they're all plastic safe.
Awesome.
We got another sensible question.
This time.
Well, just wonder what happens if it went on the vinyl.
When it comes to wax, because it is a slight satin finish, I'd avoid using the wax on there.
Watch your head.
To everyone else, thank you.
What about wheels, Dale?
You can put the wax on the wheels, but we'll probably use like the Ultimate Fast Finish for ease of use, really.
Just use that.
That was a sensible question, but I got it on camera.
See,
So we didn't have
that
to
was
do
a genuine.
We had that for the genuine first time.
Well done.
Well done, you. Because you don't want to be spraying around here and constantly chasing product.
Yeah.
I'd use the Ultimate Fast Finish, solely because you apply it directly to a towel, which means you don't get the overspray mess.
Yeah.
And then you can just wipe the surface like that. That'll just give it a nice bit of protection. So it's not a wheel barrier or anything like that, but because they are a painted surface and it is a show vehicle, it's just a nice top of protection for them.
Okay, what about the lips?
Lips, exactly the same. So just, again, spray the towel. Just wipe. The guys mentioned, obviously, we've got fresh wheels, fresh tyres. Obviously, normally when this happens, you get these kind of residues left from the tyre fitters. Now I'm going to be using our MPC just to kind of break those residues down, because you want to get all these off before applying any kind of tyre care, just so it sticks properly. So always spray directly to the towel. Just kind of stick it in there. Cool, so best way of checking if your wax is cured, again, swipe your finger on it if you've never used that system before. If the swipe is clear, it means wax is ready to come off. If it's cloudy, just leave it a bit longer. So again, get them nice and folded like we've been doing previously.
Fold once, get 9 towels.
Exactly. Nice, gentle, clean wipe. And again, you know how we've been going up and down, left and right? Yeah. Exactly the same. So kind of break the surface tension of the wax, flip it to a clean side, then wipe the opposite way. Easily done.
Does that feel like peng now?
Feel like what?
Peng.
Peng.
Don't like it.
We're all too old.
How old are you? You shaved your top knot off now.
Yeah, you don't look like a bin bag anymore. Or an onion.
Yeah.
What's next? The 3-in-1 is that simple.
So
it's done.
all done. So we're nice and glossy and protected. Feels super slick. We're protecting the wheels, putting a bit of Ultimate Fast Finish on there. And then we're going to do the glass. We're going to put some metal polish on the top end of the stacks.
That's a wrap.
They're in really good nick already, but we want to give them a bit of extra brightness and a bit of protection for the show season. We're using our all metal polish. Now this is going to revive tired metals. It's for all metal surfaces, whether it's nice engine bay bits or exhaust or wheel rims or anything like that. And the reason it works so well is because it gently works the surface, brightens the metal, but also protects it all in one step as well. So we're kind of following a theme with the 3-in-1 wax and the NXT metal polish. We're using it with our even coat microfiber pad. The reason is, because it's a bit chunkier and it's microfiber, you can work it for longer. Yeah. And it's got a bit more bite to it. So I'm just going to pinch it like this, half a turn. Like I say, there's barely any product on there. Pick a small area, just kind of gently work it like this. You notice I'm going to avoid these areas because I've got that kind of satin brush finish to them.
Yeah.
So I don't want to buff that, I don't want to make that shinier because I want that nice contrast. So a nice little handy tip, once you kind of work the area, just flip the pad over, just kind of use the other side to kind of buff it. That means you haven't got massive amounts of
So a
product
big
in your
difference
hand.
from the top even to that little bit there.
Yeah.
That's really soft.
It's
Actually.
super soft.
I thought it'd be like, yeah.
Yeah?
I thought it was gonna be like neoprene.
Neoprene, it does look that way. So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a little cross of product like that. Now, normally we would, you know, you've seen us prime the pad.
Yeah.
If we're compounding or polishing, we'd prime the pad, but because we're just applying the product, we're not working it, we don't need to prime it, yeah? So it's just a nice cross of product there. A few golden rules on machine polishing: always keep your cable over your shoulder, that way it's not going to rub on paintwork. Now, I'll do half the bonnet just to show you, but you could do this to the whole bonnet in one step. So all we do is stamp out the area you want to work, like that. Set the machine to 3/8. Yep. And all we're doing is this hand is going to guide the machine, and this hand is going to make sure that pad is always flat, so you get a nice even spread of wax. And all we're doing is one pass. So we're going to turn it on. So nice and relaxed. That's it. So always start and stop the machine on the panel, do one pass, move on. And again,
So that's it. That's just applied.
that's it. You're just applying it. You just get a nice uniform, even coat. You should barely see it on the surface. And move on to the next bit. Stamp out where you want to work. That's it.
We're done.
Done.
The van is clean.
The van is clean.
The truck is clean.
It's trucking clean.
Very. Have you enjoyed your day?
I've loved it. I'll come back. It's _ MIKXY, and it'll appear back there. And the business one.
It's at Transporter HQ.
Nice.
Is it wrong to use at? Because everybody knows it's at. It's like using a www dot, isn't it?
No, you can say that.
Can you say at
Yeah.
Transporter?
Good job.
You'll find us at Transporter HQ.
See you later.
See you later.